Hi guys, I'm Anita and I'm back with another video, and today I'm going to be doing a mix of things. First of all, I'm going to be announcing my giveaway winner, and I'm also going to be talking about my doing a Friday read where I'm talking about the books that I'm currently working on and what I'm planning on working on over the weekend, as well as a June TBR, because I don't have many plans of what to read for June. I have a few planned buddy reads, and those are basically the ones that I want to focus on in this video. And I also have one readathon that I plan on participating in, but I'll have a TBR for that closer to when that readathon starts. But yeah, let's start out with the giveaway winner, because as I said, on the 31st of May, the giveaway entries were closed. And I've gotten a few people who wanted to participate in this giveaway. I put them all in this jar so I can pick out from there. And I'm just going to randomly pick one. If I can get my fingers down there. Oh no. Okay, I'll pick this one. This is exciting. The winner is Shannon from Shannon Riddler. I will be contacting you after this videos come up and let you know, so we can figure out what book you want and where I'm supposed to send it. But yes, congratulations Shannon, you're the winner of the giveaway. Now let's get into my Friday reads video, part of this video. I just finished a book today and I'm excited because I've been working on this book, what it felt like forever, but I think I started it last weekend, but it was such a chore for me to read it. And it is Gathering of Shadows by V.E. Schwab. I don't know, I just don't really enjoy this book as much as I thought I would. It's sort of the same feeling I had when I read Darker Shade of Magic, so not much of an improvement there, but I'm happy I'm finished with it, so I can concentrate on other books now. Now, as for books that I'm definitely going to be working on this weekend, today actually, I have to read Sorcery by Terry Pratchett. This is book 5 in the Discworld series, but it's also book 3 in the Rincewind series. I notice I have to hand this in tomorrow, so I gotta get cracking on this book, and I really want to read it, so that's great. I'm on page 50. I was going to a doctor's appointment today, so I had to wait around waiting to be called in, and I managed to read 50 pages while I was sitting there in the waiting area, and it's already pretty interesting and I can't wait to finish it and read it. So it's going to be my main focus today, this evening, and hopefully, and also a little bit tomorrow morning, because I know I'm not a person that sleeps in a lot, so I should be able to finish this and then hand it back at the library before they close tomorrow. And I actually do have 2 other books from the library from the last haul, but I've decided I can hand them in and then I can get them at a later date, or I'll just listen to the audio version of them. One of them is a manga, so I'm just going to get the manga again when I feel like I want to read it, because I really do enjoy that, but I just haven't been able to pick it up because of other things. And that's sort of one of the things that's been stressing me a little bit the past month. But I really want to read this because, yeah, as I said, I'm pretty invested in this series, so I want to read this book before I hand it in. I'm also close to actually finish Ghost Story by Jim Butcher. This is book 13 of the Dresden Files series, and the Dresden Files series is a series that obviously I've been following this for a while because it's book 13. I really enjoy it. I love the narration. James Masters, who narrates the Dresden Files series, is just completely amazing, and I'm so obsessed with him as a narrator that I went and checked out what sort of books else he's been narrating apart from the Dresden Files, and I saw that he's actually the narrator for the new Cassandra Clare book, and I have plans not to read that book. But if I ever end up reading it, it's because James Masters is doing the narration of it. But I also saw that he's narrating a vampire sort of series called The Grey Pharaoh or something like that, and that's going to be my next series once I'm run out of Dresden books. So yeah. Anyway, this book in particular is not up there with where I was with Changes, the previous book. Changes is by far my favorite Dresden book so far. Yes, there was also a couple of other really great books in there, but Changes just was really brilliant. And this book, I think, is one of my least favorite of the series so far, but I'm still enjoying it, and there's still a lot of things going on that's interesting. And yeah. Apart from this, I am planning on, once I finish Sorcery by Terry Pratchett, I need to finish Crooked Kingdom. I've been talking about this book for a while now, but I need to finish this book because it's part of the Booktube SF Awards and I haven't read it. And I think I'm going to enjoy this more than I enjoy Gathering Our Shadows. So hopefully that will hold true. I also plan on finishing the last Booktube SFF Award nominee, which is Saga Volume 6. This should be done pretty quickly. I've really enjoyed Saga so far. It's one of my favorite graphic novel series, and I'm definitely intrigued to see where this volume will end up, and so I can finally be ready to vote for the different categories. I'm not sure exactly when the award show will happen, but I'm presuming it's pretty soon because they did say very early in June that it would happen, so I need to get these read over the weekend. Now just to get into the my June TBR. As I said, I don't have a very big TBR. I need a break from TBR picks, from everything regards to building up a TBR book that I have to read from, because I'm so close to falling into a slump that I need a break from that so I can pick up whatever I feel like reading when I was reading. What I've really been struggling with is that I have some books that I really would just want to get to, but I had to finish these first, and I just felt like I didn't want to finish them. I just wanted to get to the next books, and I had a real hard time with that. So I need a break from that and just picking up whatever I feel like picking up. But I do have 3, maybe 4 planned buddy reads this month. I'm not sure about when one of them will start, but yeah. Actually, I'm not sure when 2 of them will start, but I know one of them is supposed to be in June, so we'll find out. The 3 definite June buddy reads that I have, the first one of those is I'm going to be buddy reading Warbreaker by Brandon Sanderson with Michael from Michael's Shelf. I'm really looking forward to reading this with him. I have so far really been enjoying Brandon Sanderson's books, so I'm very eager to see what this is about. This is one of those, not standalone novels, because I think it's supposed to be having sequels, but so far it's only this book. So yeah, but I'm interested in reading this. It's quite a chunky one as well, but we're going to be taking it slow. I'm not sure if we're going to be finishing it in June, but I'm definitely going to be starting it around the 10th. I think that's what we decided for. And then because I'm going to be starting on my SF Masterworks project this month, I have plans to try and read 2 to 3 Masterworks a month. I hope that I'll be able to do that. And the first one of those that I have plans to read is Earth Abides by George R. Stewart. I'm going to be buddy reading this with Rachel from Kalanadi and Linnea from Robot Maria Reviews, I think. Sorry if I mixed that up. But I'm super excited to get to this. I have no idea what this is about, but I'm very, very intrigued. And the third buddy read that I also have planned, I don't know exactly when we're going to be starting it, is going to be The Dispossessed by Ursula Le Guin. I'm going to be buddy reading this with Rhea from Bofinkins, so I'm really looking forward to getting to this one. I've heard very, very great things about Ursula Le Guin, and so me and Rhea just have to get together to find out when we're going to be starting it, but it's supposed to be sometime in June, maybe the later part of June, because I have these other buddy reads that I'm going to be starting mid-June-ish, so we'll see. But definitely a book that I'm very intrigued to get to. And the final book that I'm planning on buddy reading, but I don't know exactly when, that depends on when she gets the book, and that is When Dimple Met Rishi by Sanya Menon. Is that how you pronounce her name? I'm going to be buddy reading this with Riley from RM Fic Fact. I'm really looking forward to reading this with her whenever she ends up getting the book. So we don't have a definite time for starting this, but I wanted to add it if was supposed to be ready June, otherwise it'll be soon. Yeah, so those are currently my planned reads. As I said, I do have plans to be participating in a readathon this month, and it's going to be the Because Dragons readathon, which is created by Jordan from Call Me Sensei, who was my book buddy for the Book Buddy-a-thon. So definitely, if you love fantasy, check out this readathon. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to be doing this relaxed, so I'm not going to be committing myself to a lot of books for that week. I know I've been starting on Warbreaker by the time that it starts, so I'll be focusing on that, and then I have an audio in mind and maybe an ebook from the library. So I'll get back to you on that when we get closer to the readathon itself. I think it's going to be starting around next weekend. So yeah. As for this weekend plans in general, I don't have tons of plans this weekend. It's a long weekend. I have Monday off from work because Monday is... Actually, it was already a holiday at first. And then the 5th of June is Father's Day in Denmark. As well as also the day, the 5th of June is also the day that the sort of our ground, sort of foundation law, whatever you want to call it, whatever we build all of those upon, is called Grundloven, and this is the day that it was founded, many years ago, and so this is a celebration of that. So yeah, so long weekends. I like long weekends. It's going to be nice. Today I'm going to my parents' house for dinner, which is always nice. And tomorrow, I'm not sure if I have any plans. I just want to basically relax and read and watch a lot of YouTube videos, so we'll see what's going to happen. But this was all I had for you today. Please comment down below about any exciting books that you have plans to read soon. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next video very, very soon. Goodbye!